Alrighty, once again, Peter Joseph here for a very impromptu video number 2 on your Triple Threat Monday. Don't forget, later tonight, Raw review over on the main channel, Kill of Demon 669. But we got that. So anyway, video number 2 here on the Peter Joseph channel on this now Monday evening. Getting close to Monday night here in the Northeast. Sun's about to go down in about a half hour or so. So that's going to be nice. Nice day today. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And that's pretty much it. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Subscribe to my channels. This channel and my other channels. My 4 channels down below in the description box below. Otherwise known as my pets. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to please tap that bell and basically treat it like it's your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. And that's pretty much it. And that's that. Alright, so like I said, this is an impromptu second video. Ranger game is starting, so that's why I'm wearing a Ranger shirt. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals at the Garden tonight. Rangers, played great on Saturday, and sadly, and that's why I was out so late. That's why I didn't do the Rampage review till Sunday. Devils won in overtime, 2-1, and that's where the series is at now. Right now, going to Game 4, 2-1. So we'll see what happens in Game 4. Hopefully, the Rangers can win, and then take it to Game 5 in that shithole in Newark, New Jersey on Wednesday night, and hopefully going there 3-1, hopefully not 2-2, because then it's a best of 3, and, you know, with Rangers have the edge because they kick ass in New Jersey, so. But we'll see what happens tonight. The game has just about to start, so we'll see what happens during Raw, and all that good shit. Mets are off today, coming off a heartbreaking loss yesterday to the Giants last night, 5-4. Had the lead in. That bullpen just stinks. I'm sorry, but at least the assholes swept the Atlanta Braves this weekend. As though the Mets are now, well, they were a half game back on the Braves. Now they're still a half game back, but the Braves play tonight. So hopefully they lose, and the Mets will be in first place officially. But should have some that. But the Mets got a big 4-game series this Thursday against JD and his pedophile, disgusting, horrible, shitty Braves this weekend. That's going to be big, you know, ready the beginning of May, and we're talking about, you know, the Braves. So hopefully the Mets can take at least 3 or 4, but we'll see what happens with that. Justin Verlander coming back May the 3rd against Detroit. That's going to be great, and we'll see what happens with all of that. But anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Ladies and gentlemen, big breaking news. You're going to be shocked. And most of you might notice already, but I was watching my good buddy Heel Steven and somebody in his chat. I thought it was a joke at first, but it's actually true per PW Insider. And now everybody's talking about this now. Joe Cronin just did a video about this, and other people, but I'm going to do it too. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about CM Punk a lot over the last couple of weeks, but today really takes the cake. So make this video go viral, because this is big fucking news. But CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, was backstage. No joke, no cap, no nothing. CM Punk was backstage at Raw earlier tonight in Chicago, in his hometown, at the Allstate Arena. Visiting, you know, a couple of friends, and he actually, Punk did meet with Triple H. Ah! So, holy shit. So basically, Punk was there to kind of make amends with a couple of people, The Miz, I guess with Paul, you know, Paul Levesque, Triple H, the game. So we got that. So let me get to the story from Wrestling Inc., and let's get into it. Punk was reportedly visiting unnamed people backstage today. Though the report does state that Punk met with COO, Paul Triple H Levesque, which marks the first time the two have reportedly met since Punk basically got fired and walked out in 2014. Punk reportedly met with several other people, like The Miz. I don't know who else. Really didn't name anybody else, but one of them was The Miz. And was eventually asked to leave the arena by the head of security. I think his name is Jim Kelly. Not that Jim Kelly from the Bills, but head of security Jim Kelly, which Peter Insider said it was a Vince McMahon decision. Bitch! At Punk adhered to without protest. It's like, I'm just here to talk to Paul. About what? I don't know. Because he's supposedly coming back to AEW June 17th for Collision. Or really is he? The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. But looks like Punk is gonna. It was just used. This was just used as a publicity stunt, from what I'm hearing. That he was just in Chicago to visit a couple of friends, like The Miz, meet up with Paul for some odd reason. He's still under contract with AEW, so he's not leaving yet. He has been on programming since September of last year, after that big tirade at the media scrum for All Out with the Bucks and Kenny, and still have no word on that situation with the Bucks and Kenny, if they're going to have a meeting with Jericho and FTR and Tony Khan, man. But, we'll have to see what happens with that. AEW stars have been backstage at WWE events in the past. Ricky Starks was at the Royal Rumble, supporting Cody, yeah, Cody, blah, blah, blah. So Punk has not worked for WWE since his brief as a contributor to WWE Backstage programming on Fox Sports in 2019 to 2021, when he was, that show ended, and then, right after, a couple months after that, Punk was on AEW Rampage, which gave Rampage his best rating ever. But, man, this is big news. Punk backstage at Raw earlier today, or tonight, whatever you want to say, in Rosemont, Illinois, at the Allstate Arena. I think it used to be called the Rosemont Horizon. So that's basically it for the story. But man, this is earth-shattering. CM Punk, an AEW superstar, coming into enemy territory and basically getting into the arena. I don't know how he got into the arena, but because he's CM Punk, I guess. And just saying, oh, I'm just here to see The Miz. I'm here to talk to Paul. Maybe make amends with Paul. Maybe possibly, if it doesn't work out in AEW, he can come back to WWE. I don't know. I don't know what was said with him and Paul. I guess we'll find out later tonight, or maybe sometime this week, what happened with him and Paul Levesque, Triple H. Maybe it's just to say, I'm sorry for being a dick to you, Paul. Paul's like, oh, I don't care, you're a piece of shit. Punk's like, oh, I don't care. I'll drop a pipe bomb in your ass. Hi, Steph. But in any case, I am flabbergasted. I am shocked that Punk was backstage at Raw. And then, Vince being a dick. Thanks, Vince. Thanks a lot. Couldn't just let him stay there. He's a freaking fan. He could have bought a ticket. That would have been funny. That would have been really interesting to see what Tony Khan would have said if he would have just stayed there as a fan and he had a ticket. You'd be sitting in a skybox and then everybody's chanting, CM Punk! CM Punk is actually there! That would have really took away from tonight's Raw. But, stupid Vince being stupid as always, had to ask his head of security, who Punk can probably kick. He probably kicked his ass in 1 second. He would have kicked Jim Kelly's ass. Fuck that guy. But, no, at least, he was a man. And he's like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go back to my house, my apartment in Chicago, bang my fucking hot ass wife, AJ Lee. That ass! I mean, she is a hot ass. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, punk. But in any case, he's probably gonna go back home to his house or apartment in Chicago, bang his wife, AJ Lee, AJ Brooks, what do you want to call, and then watch Monday Night Raw and like, this sucked. And then just wait till June 17th to be back in Chicago on TV for AEW Collision. But I just think, the Predator Report, he was there to just, talk to a couple guys, talk to Paul Levesque, make amends, supposedly. I mean, I don't know why I guess, with the Miz, about the whole MJF thing, it's like, oh, you're just a less famous Miz. So maybe Punk's like, I'm sorry to say that, you're famous. He's not famous. Miz is garbage. Miz sucks. Miz, is a DVD guy, kind of like Paul Levesque, All these wrestlers, well, besides The Rock and that guy named Cena, who went to Hollywood and, actually made it in Hollywood instead of guys like, Paul Levesque, CM Punk, who just say, hey, did you get a... How did your movie fare there, Paul? You went right to DVD like mine, right? Sold a whole bunch of copies. But, but like I said, I don't know what Punk and Paul Levesque said. They was just, making amends, like I said, saying sorry for what happened in the past. Maybe you can work together in the future. I don't know. I wish I did know. I wish I was a fly on the wall in that locker room, or not the locker room, the office room, or whatever it is. I wish I was a fly in the room to see that. But let me know your thoughts about this whole situation. Punk backstage at Raw earlier today, but then he got kicked out per Vince McMahon. Fucking bitch. Fuck you, Vince. Let the man just go backstage, say his little hellos, and, make amends to a couple other wrestlers that he wanted to do, say sorry to, and then you kick him out. Kick him out like 15 minutes before the show. But it is what it is. So this is going to be a heavy topic to talk about tonight. Going into Raw, coming up in about 39 minutes, and then coming out of Raw, and most of this week, if there's any more stories coming out about Punk, I mean, we've been talking about a lot about him, with the whole thing with him coming back to TV, coming back to AEW on Collision, June 17th, possibly June 21st with that other show in Chicago, Dynamite. And then maybe appearing at All In. And All Out's supposed to happen, I think, after that, too. I don't know. I heard some like August 29th, but that's a Tuesday. But there is All In will happen in London, and then All Out is happening, I think, the week after that, which was reported before. So 2 AEW pay-per-views back-to-back weeks. That is crazy. How are they gonna fit all that and do all the storylines coming at and doing that? I don't know how that's gonna work. But I mean, I think we're gonna see Punk at Forbidden Door on June 25th. Who's he gonna face if he does appear on the show? I don't know. Punk and Tanahashi. Let's just do that. No, probably be Kenny and Tanahashi, but we'll see. Punk could just be on the show, do nothing. Just be on there, just like do commentary. Nobody can beat me on commentary. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. So leave me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. What do you guys think of Punk backstage at Monday Night Raw earlier tonight? And then, him meeting up with Triple H and The Miz and maybe a couple other people. So let me know your thoughts down below, and that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, we will talk about it more later tonight on my live show, my Raw review later tonight on the Killer Demons channel, on the main channel. We're going live probably around midnight, maybe 12:15, maybe midnight, probably 12:30 or so. But like about an hour and a half after Raw goes off the air, because I got things to do and people to do, you know what I mean. And we got that, so that's it for my for my video. Thanks for watching. Like I said, leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Let's get this video pumping out. Let's get a lot of views on this, hopefully, but we'll see. But I am still in shock that Punk was actually backstage. They let him backstage at Raw to talk to Paul Levesque. Wow. And like I said, it was probably just a publicity stunt, so, you know, Punk, you know, can get back with EW and stuff like that. I don't know if Tony Khan's going to come out and say, oh, we don't care. I mean, but keep an eye on the wrestling news sites, the dirt sheets tonight, because it's probably going to be blowing up with more Punk news tonight and going into this week. That man knows how to generate news. I'll tell you that much. But, we'll see what happens with that. So leave me your thoughts down below, and that's it. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Check out my other video from before, my first video about Aaron Rodgers and his discount double check coming to the New York Jets officially for a first-round pick, the number 13 pick in the draft, so the Jets would be number 15. And I botched, and I said it was the second-round pick, is a 6th-round pick in the draft. So the Packers got, you know, a little bit better off in the deal, but, you know, we'll see what happens with that. So check out that video. Link will be down below in the description box. And as always, like the video, subscribe to my channels, share it with your friends all over the internet. Hit the bell, get notified when I do the next video, which will be later tonight on my Killer Demons channel. So click the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss it. And if you do, well, fuck you. And that's it. All right, I'm out of here. Peter Gilmer signing off. Peace.